Hi everyone, it's Fiona Jane from Australia, and I'm here to share my junk journal that I made with the minimal supplies. I did do a video before this one explaining that I was going to use a 6x6 paper pad, some thin cardstock, coloured cardstock that I got from a dollar store, and envelopes to make the pages, and a little kind of ephemera pack that I got from our cheap shop as well that goes with the paper pack. And other than that, I pretty much tried to keep things down to just scraps of fibres to add to tags and laces and things like that. I did use, and I'll explain that in a second, the cover. I did use a calendar that it was the outside of the calendar. The calendar came in a cardboard and it had like a picture on the front and little pictures that showed like each month on the back. So I've put them throughout the journal, and I've cut up the calendar and put it on the front. So I'll show you in a minute that. So this is the journal. It is rather quite chunky. It has got all the tags and everything in it. There is still some tags and spots that I didn't put in, so I'll explain. I did make a 1.5 inch spine so that when my journal expands, the pages will still be able to sit relatively flat. When I made the journal, this is how I do mine. I did, and I think I explained it first off, I did my tags first and my pockets, and then I put them on my pages, so I decorate them first, and then I go in and sew in my signature. I'll make my cover, and I made the cover out of a large manila envelope, and I did put cardstock in the middle, sandwiched a bit of, I just used a manila folder between the envelope, and just to give it that little bit more sturdiness. It's still soft cover, but it's quite sturdy. And then after I've done that, after I glued that together, then I put some calico that I'd used as a drop cloth. So there is colour that comes through here that I've used when I've painted my laces. So that kind of comes through this lace, and then I've overlaid it with lace just on the edges. I did sew around it, and I have put pattern paper on the inside. So I've closed it with a ribbon, just a ribbon wrapped all the way around the journal. So I'll undo that and show you. I'll put that aside. So this is the journal cover. Now the cover, I'll just show you that way. The cover is made out of that calendar. So I've just cut up a calendar, I've sewn around it first, then I've glued it on. I've only glued on 3 sides, so it has like a little hidden pocket with a journaling card that I've put on the inside that I can write my secrets and nobody will know. I've put a little chipboard piece on it that says the word blessed. Like I said, I've overlaid it with lace, and it is scalloped lace. It does go all the way. I'll just open it so you can see. It goes all the way around. I have put a doily on, just a little doily on the back. And I did on the spine put some trim, just to give it that beautiful look for the edging. So, and I open up the inside. I'll just move this over. I'm hoping I'm doing this the right way so you can see it. I'm doing it upside down. I'm hoping that it will film right. So it's pattern paper. I will probably put some book corners on it. I haven't decided yet. So this is the journal. These are the little cards that were on the back of the calendar, and I cut those up. It's got the two little tags that I had shown in a previous video. I've put one of the little die cuts from the ephemera piece. This is the the Starburst Lindy Stamp Gang, I think it's Drop Dead Diva sprays. I use those, but I did say if you didn't have those, you could use food colouring dyes and sprinkle colours on papers or whatever it was. It's got two little Patucalopes which have little journaling cards inside, and behind those there's two little tea cards. I won't take everything out. There's a journaling card. You can write on the back of everything. This is yellow marble paper. Here's a file folder that I've pushed that you obviously opens up, and I can put whatever I like in it. There's some of the sprayed paper. Oh, it's not paper, it's envelopes that I've used, sorry. In all of the big envelopes, I have not put anything in them. I'm leaving them blank for the moment because I'm not quite sure how I'm going to use this. So this is a little flip up. This flips out. This flips out. So there's lots of writing space. I probably will use this for like my daily type writing or something like that. Here's a little itty bitty pocket with a little journaling card. Here's another pocket. As I said, I haven't got anything in those. Here's a little pocket up the top that's got a little Patucalope with a little journaling card that says in the right place. And then, excuse me, then I've made a little booklet out of some paper, scrap paper. And that says Beautiful Chaos. Here's another card, journaling card. Here's a one of the little calendar pieces. A beautiful pattern paper. I love that. It's got all the butterflies. It's obviously another envelope. Oh, it's stuck down there for a second. That's okay. And then here is excuse me, here is just, I've put, instead just for something different, I've put some cardstock there. Here's an envelope that has got the tea card and it just flips open. Two little tags that I haven't actually embellished. I've just used those as journaling cards, as little spots. On the other side there's some tags with some fibres and embellishments. This one says Imperfectly Perfect, and this one says Live in the Moment. Some more sprayed paper, well, envelopes. Here is a tag that has from the back of the card, of the, calendar, it says Wouldn't Miss a Moment. And here's a bigger picture that was from the calendar as well. Little belly band that those two sit in. Here's a little flip, flips down. Here is just a piece of linen with cross stitch. It's a really pretty piece of linen. It's got lots of colour in it. I love it. Here's a little pocket that this journaling card fits in. All the journaling cards have been distressed with the purple oxide, or lilac oxide. It's shaded lilac, I think it's called. This flips out. Here's another piece of linen. This is from a really old quilt. There's a pocket there. I haven't decided what to do with that one, so I've left that one. That's the middle of the signature. Now down the bottom I've left the ties. Not sure if I'm going to cut them off or if I'm going to put beads on them. Haven't decided yet. This flips open. Just a little bit of ribbon with some birds printed on it. The top, some lavender marble paper. Here's another of the file folders. I've got two little pins just to hold that up the top. This one says, without a care in the world. Some more of the sprayed purple paper. Another little calendar piece. A little ephemera piece at the top that's got a little bit of the shaded lilac. That's another pocket. Another flip out. Green marble paper. An envelope there with the sprayed. Here's a tag. Little pocket in here. Another little pocket that will be a really deep one that's in there. Blue marble paper. A look like it's meant to look like jean pocket. Oops, my butterflies got stuck. Some butterflies on a tag. Just a little bit of a tuck spot here. Tuck something little in there. Open this up. Flip that up and you've got a notebook. There's quite a lot of pages. I think there's probably about 10 pages there. This is an envelope. Let me see if I can get this paper clip off with one hand. No. I did use a really strong paper clip, so it catches on the lace, I think. So this is just a little envelope that I made out of the cardstock. I just folded it over, rounded the corners a little bit, and here is the pocket for the envelope. Some of the marble paper. Another big deep pocket of the envelope. This flips out. Here's a beautiful lighthouse. Don't know if you can see that from there. Beautiful picture of water and all the colour in the background. It's just gorgeous. Here's a little tuck spot at the top. And this has a little booklet in it. Another little booklet. So there's lots of writing space in here for me to write in. Magenta coloured die. Here's another, the last of the file folders. This one says every picture has a story to tell. Oh, gone too far. I've put, that's the yellow marble paper. Here's another envelope. And the yellow spray. And the last page has, this is actually, I've done something to that. I'll have to put something over that to hide that. It's just one of the, something, I don't know what's happened there. Anyway, here's a yellow, purple piece of card that I've put the marble paper over the top. And the little flower just holds it closed. And the back part is an envelope that has 2 journaling cards because I've sewn down the front, the middle, sorry, the middle. So that is my journal. So I hope you all like it. I'm really, really happy with it. I really, really like it. I'm glad that I made it with minimal supplies because it's the quickest journal that I have ever made. So let me encourage everybody again to just give journaling a go, junk journaling a go. You don't have to have, you know, all the latest, greatest things. You can make something out of just a few supplies and a couple of scraps. So thank you everybody for watching, and I will say bye for now, and I hope you all are doing well, and take care, and I'll see you all later.